Hi Scorpio, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for July 17th through, July 17th through August 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. We got Three of Swords, these are the four that fell out just now. Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and King of Cups. Okay, so this, you could be dealing with the Pisces here, that you're kind of, because a situation that you might have suspected was going to happen has actually come to fruition. You're kind of broken up about it, wondering what your next move should be. Should you stick it out? Should you persevere? Maybe you do decide to persevere, but then you feel trapped because you don't know what else to do. You don't feel like you can do anything. Maybe you really feeling very strongly for this person and just don't want to give up yet your heart's broken, and round and round we go, right? Perhaps the answer is guarding your emotions, but how can you? That's tricky. Most likely you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancerian, or Scorpio, or somebody that could be kind of pulling all the strings emotionally. That's someone that you feel like kind of has quite the hold on you emotionally. Could be that. All right, so where was I? Hi, I gave you the dates, right? July 17th through August 16th. Also, oh yes, the recommended reader shout out goes to Mystic Moon. Stop by her YouTube channel, show her some love and support if you can. She also has an Etsy shop where she sells oracle decks, she sells readings, and she has even made up her own tarot deck. So kudos to her, and I'm a fan. I have quite a few decks, so stop by and show her some love and support if you can. Either her shop or YouTube channel, that sort of thing. All right. Also, this is intended for me to be a romantic love read, but it could resonate in another area of your life, family, friends, job, just general. All right. So, Scorpio, what is your harsh truth? What do we got? What's going on? What's popping? I think, well, I got that from that Charles Cornell Studios when he does that video of, with the Uggs video. That was so funny. Okay, shutting up, sorry. Anyway, Five of Wands. All right, we've got some conflict and tension and strife here. Things are not settled. Okay. Oh man, it's like that mini read that I gave you in the beginning when those four cards fell out. It's kind of like this is doubling down on that. We got the Devil here. This could be Capricorn. Oh, Seven of Swords. The Magician. This has shown up so much in this position right here. Magician. This could be Capricorn, Gemini, or Virgo. All right. Ten of Swords. Oof. Ace of Pentacles. I hear my cat, just so you know. Ace of Cups. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Okay. All right. What's this Devil about for Scorpio? What's this Devil about for Scorpio? Three of Pentacles. Is this you having awareness of the fact that you're conflicted now because you're in a situation that you know is not, it's probably a third party situation, and at the same time you're wanting to get out from under the weight of it and just the bad karma and the bad juju that goes along with it, and just I need to be by myself, but you're kind of still feeling like you can't fully let go. Like every time they stop by, every time they want to stop by and talk to you, you're going to open that door, you're going to answer that text, So this right here, these three cards right here, this feels like something's not right, but you can't quite leave just yet. You can't quite get out from under it. And maybe you've been working quite a bit towards trying to extricate yourself or do the right thing, but it just feels like an uphill battle because something keeps sucking you back into this situation that's just pretty toxic, pretty unhealthy for you. And this feels like it's a solo effort on your part. It doesn't feel like this person is in agreement with you. That's what makes it so hard, is that you two might be on different pages as far as how to resolve this. They might not even know how you feel, that you're thinking of leaving or that you want things to end the way things are, because you just don't want to deal with it anymore. And we do have duplicity over here. We've got cheating, lying, thieving, stealing. All right, so what's this Seven of Swords about for Scorpio? What's his Seven of Swords about for Scorpio? Three of Cups. All right, so we got threes here. Oof. Okay, what's this Magician about? Someone's got a hold on somebody here. What's this Magician about for Scorpio? Four of Swords, yeah. I could see that. I could see wanting to just be unto yourself and by yourself and take a rest, because you just feel like this situation has such a hold on you. If not this person, there's just something about them that they just, you know, maybe this is a physical relationship that's so intoxicating that you just don't want to leave. The other aspects of it aren't stable. There's a lot of strife and disharmony, but this could be that somebody has a hold on you, particularly because of the physical aspect of the relationship. You're just so attracted to this person, or, you know, maybe they have the resources that you want, things like that. What's this Ten of Swords about? And we've definitely got deception afoot. We got a couple of aces. We got this Seven of Swords here. Things are not on the up and up. There is some sneaking around going on. There is some trickery and deception. What's this Ten of Swords about? This is the Moon. Could be Pisces or Cancerian. All right. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? And that's going to be all you need to hear. Because when I tell you that, you're going to be like, okay, I'm staying. Okay. What's this Ace of Cups about for Scorpio? I think as much as you might want to end things because you just can't handle the instability and uncertainty anymore, and just that things are, like, you feel like maybe you're doing a lot of dealing with this person and you're never really sure what's going on, quite literally in the dark. Maybe you two only interact or, you know, visit with each other at night, out of the shadow, you know, that sort of thing is very, you know, just very shady. And you're like, I'm just over it, but there's still not that ability to quite extricate yourself. What's this Ace of Cups about? This Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Emperor. What else for this Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, crap. All right, you're done. This time, I think it sticks. I think this is you finally getting out from under this right here. And it looks like it's your person does want to come in with that emotional offer to take things to the next level, but it looks like you're like too little, too late. I'm sorry, I can need a complete, I want to work on myself right now. I just need to be by myself and sort some things out. And I mean, we've got the Moon and the Seven of Swords here. That is all about you kind of being kept in the dark. And there's been this duplicitous nature to the whole interaction. And this is someone that you might have had in your life for quite some time that you just feel like you can't quit. You can't get out from under this connection, this hold, whatever. There's a lot tied up here for you with this person. And just when you decide that, you know what, things are over, that's when the stability offer comes in. And it's like, God bless it. It's too little, too late. Why'd you wait so long? Well, that's how they do it. And it could just be, now to be fair, it could be that situations in your life are finally now as such that they finally can come through on maybe the promises that were kind of empty before. But we've got the Magician and the Emperor here, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This right here, the Magician and the Emperor, that is all about someone having a firm command and control of a situation, and they know this is somebody that's used to getting what they want, used to being able to control things or people, used to be getting what they want out of people. This with the Devil is about that just undeniable magnetism and attraction, that animal attraction to somebody, and just probably a really great physical relationship. And so, you know, not to mention, let's see, well, we got, okay, Okay, so I was gonna say, man, no, but we got 4. Well, now we got 3. We got 3 major arcana here. So it just feels like this person, it feels a little hinky, if I'm honest. And I don't want to talk trash, but it just feels like, you know, right when you decide that you're done, I just can't anymore. I need a break. I mean, 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords. I need complete, not, you know, I need to cut things off here. I just need to go away. I need things to end because 7 of Swords and the Moon, things are not on the up and up. There's so much I don't know about. Every time I ask you a question, it leads to more questions, or you erupt, or you throw it back on me, or you don't give me a straight answer. There's so much I don't know. There's absolutely no stability in this connection or interaction. I'm out. And then they're like, okay, I'm ready. You're like, wait, what? Like, this is too little too late. Where were you when I was still in the negotiation phase wanting to work on things, you know? This is also someone that you've given quite a few chances to over the years. You've been here before with them. For whatever reason, you are no longer okay with the arrangement that you had with this person. So this is, yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. So this is somebody that's finally wanting to make good on their promises of stability and, you know, offering this. But it's like it's too late. It could be Aries, could be Capricorn here that you're dealing with as well. And it just, I mean, if you want somebody trustworthy and stable and that kind of lays down the law and there's structure and this is somebody you can really count on, and that there's a maturity and an honesty and an integrity there, that's the Emperor. But it's, I mean, here you are with the 10 of Swords, right? We got the 10 of Swords, and then we got the, you know, here you are with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I mean, how does that work, you know? And I think it's an offer that comes in too late for you. I think you decide that you're done, and then here comes this offer of stability and integrity and maturity finally, and yet it's too late. What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. That's for Scorpio. Seven of Wands. All right, this is probably more the same. We got 5 of Wands, we got 7 of Wands. This is all about so first this is bickering, right? You're just, and this could be conflict and like, oh, I don't know what to do. This is kind of doubling down on that, and this might be you feeling like you need to stand your ground, or like, no, this ending has to stick this time. You have to hear me. You have to listen to me. I will die on this hill. We have been here before. I'm not backing down. I'm not changing my mind. Yes, I'm conflicted because I have been through it. We got the Moon here. We got the 7 of Swords. Now we got the 7 of Wands. I may not be all the way to where I'm completely, you know, but I know enough of how I feel to where I'm not backing down anymore. This is non-negotiable with me. And I will die on this hill. I now know what I stand for and what I'm fighting for, and I can't go back anymore. This is bickering and arguing and kind of conflict. This is you being conflicted, not having conflict with someone else, but this is you being conflicted, but that just leads to you having more conviction because of the conflict that you feel. You're like, I've got to take a stand. I've got to take a stand. This could be conflict with the other person, but I feel like it's more like whereas this was with the other person, the drama and the conflict, and this is more like an internal thing with you and yourself, and you're just like, you're fighting with yourself, like, oh, it's just so hard to break from this person and this situation. But you really feel like you have to have conviction with this. Like, this is that I will die on this hill. This is feeling worthy of what you're fighting for. Feeling like you're doing the right thing. All right. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Oh yeah, 7 of Swords and 3 of Cups here. Yeah, that's a lot of that's many different romantic relationships and partners and all that. So yeah, we've got some deception going on here. A couple of aces. That's trickery and deception. What else for Scorpio? else for Scorpio? And we've got bouquet, which is, yeah, well, I always confuse this with, I think it's the lily. No, not the lilies. It's the garden. And that's where things are, that's somebody who just, you know, things are very open and a lot of dating, a lot of different partners. This is happiness, feeling content and satisfied in a relationship with a romantic partner, things blossoming, things developing. This very much could have been what was at issue here, was that you two could never take things to the next level because of the dynamic of your interaction. And so that was probably at issue here. Your life, your call. This, you do what you want here. It's just, you know, I mean, it could be that you just want an end to all the things that are uncertain, and this person promises it, and you two are off to the races. I mean, we got the Ace of Cups here. It could very well be that you're really hoping that there's finally an ending to the duplicitous nature of your interaction, and that you two can finally have the stability that was promised or that you've been really wanting. But we got the Queen of Pentacles here, and I feel like, and the Emperor, both of these are very solitary. So I feel like, well, you might still love each other. It's you two going to your separate corners. And then we've got the Seven of Wands here, which is more conflict and feeling that resolute conviction. So, it's so layered and nuanced. This is a busy one. All right, what else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Could be that you two decide to wait for each other again, but it's just a continuation of things, and you're really wanting an end to that. I don't think so. I'm trying to make it, but it's like, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it just, that you're like, and look at that. This one's going, well, crap, now what do I do? And then, you know, here you are just like, okay, I'm just going to take care of what matters to me. I'm just going to take care of me and mine and what matters to me. And I need time to kind of regroup and just only be making practical decisions right now. All right, what else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Ace of Cups reversed. So things are not harmonious, happy, or blossoming, which is kind of what this is, but it's in direct contradiction. There is not this blossoming love relationship when it comes to, this could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, when it comes to somebody that you thought was of that capacity. It's just not happening right now. You could still feel that way about them. We got the Ace of Cups up right here, but it is not going to go anywhere. You're still at a stalemate with this situation. That you two are in your separate corners, and it looks like you are turning away from, it looks like your focus, instead of waiting now, is going to be about being proactive, about making some practical decisions for you and your future. It looks like you're trying to distance yourself from this situation now. And it could be that your person is trying to figure out how to regain some control. We got the Emperor and the Magician here. So just be careful of that. And it's somebody that you really feel connected to. So there might be, you know, I could see why this Ten of Swords and this Four of Swords is here, just wanting complete removal and distance and cutting things off and ending, because it is very hard for you. You got the Devil here. So don't beat yourself up over this. This is definitely going to be a process for you. Sometimes it takes more than once, twice, even 5 times trying to leave until it sticks. It's just the nature of the dynamics. That's all it is. Okay. I think that was everything. Yeah, that was all that I wanted to pull. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry you're having such a tough time. This has been hanging around for months now. You be careful, okay? I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.